Can a mixer that sells for roughly $249 US or $299 Canadian actually deliver enough features and sound quality for live gigs, home studios, podcasts, small bands, or is this just another one of those products, that looks great on paper, but then falls apart the second you start using it? Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sonic Spectrum. Donner was nice enough to send me over their new DAM1000 Analog Mixer for me to test and review. And as always, they have absolutely no say in what I say. The mixer was provided for a review, but every opinion and observation and terrible joke you may hear in this video is always my own. Well, stick around because by the end of this video, I'll show you exactly what you get for the money, who I think it's best suited for, and whether I'd actually trust it at a real event. And honestly, there are a few things on this mixer I wasn't expecting to see at this price point. So let's dive in. In the box, you get the mixer itself, manual, power plug, and a USB-A to USB-C. First impressions? Well, the Donner DAM1000 actually feels pretty solid right out of the box. Sometimes with budget mixers, you pick them up and then you get this immediate, please don't drop me feeling. Well, I can say this is one of those mixers I didn't feel that. The knobs are reasonably firm, the faders have a decent resistance, and overall the layout is clean and easy to understand. What's nice is that even if you're new to mixers, this isn't one of those boards that makes you feel like you need a PhD in audio engineering just to turn up a microphone. Everything is laid out logically, and finding your way around is pretty straightforward, as it should be. The DAM1000 is a 10-channel analog mixer featuring 4 microphone preamps, multiple line USB connectivity, Bluetooth functionality, onboard DSP effects, and built-in USB audio interface. I'm using it right now. I'm currently recording this Electro-Voice RE20 directly from the board to my phone I'm recording with right now. You are hearing that quality. So from mic to board to phone, that's what's going on in this whole video. Take a quick tour of the board right now. Let's see what's going on. Okay guys, let's do a review. Just as an FYI, I am currently, as you can see, using this to record this video right now. I've got my Electro-Voice RE20 XLR in channel 1, and the USB in the back is going straight to my phone. That's what you're hearing right now. I do have to have the gain up pretty high. I think it's because the microphone requires it, but that's where we're at. So let's take a look and see what's going on with this mixer. So channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do have 48 volt on every single channel, with channel 1 to 4, which is nice. High Z on all 4. Okay, you've got your low cut. Going down here, each channel, we have gain, compression, high, mids, low, FX, pan. Okay, I muted myself there. And level for all 4. Then, over here, 5 and 6, you have your gain, your EQ. Same over here with 7, 8. You have your main fader here. Then the effects section is pretty cool. So you do have 24. The one I like, I've been using, is number 5, which is warm hull. So you would just turn, push in, and this is your parameter. Then there's the volume or the amount of effects you're going to give, and then you can control each effects here. So it's pretty easy. They're color coded, so the red is effects, the blue is your EQ, the white knobs are your kind of compression gain. Very easy to learn. So out of the box, I had no issue learning this board. Push down if I wanted to pair Bluetooth with its own volumes. Okay, so very easy. You have your headphones right over here, mute, and that's it. Like you have your XLRs going out here to your mains, and a foot switch as well. So having an Allen & Heath board that I've reviewed on this channel before, and then going to this, it was very easy to learn. So if you're new to boards and you don't want to break the bank, this is a great place to start. So this is the overview of the Donner DAM1000. Let's get back to the review. Now, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you guys know I'm a big fan of having mid-range control. Why? Because the mids are where a lot of the magic happens. You know, need to help vocals cut through a mix? Adjust the mids. Trying to tame a harsh instrument? Adjust the mids. Well, want to make your singer sound less like they're performing through a cardboard tube? Yeah, you guessed it. Adjust the mids. Having that dedicated mid control gives you more flexibility than some other entry-level mixers that only offer highs and lows. Another nice inclusion is the built-in DSP effects section. The DAM1000 includes 24 different effects presets like reverb, delay, echo, and several variations in between. And then there's Bluetooth. Yes, Bluetooth on a mixer. Well, for many small events, presentations, maybe weddings, fitness classes, community gatherings, or just simple background music applications, Bluetooth can be incredibly convenient. Just pair your phone, tablet, or laptop, and that's it. You're up and running quickly. Is it something that I rely on for professional applications? Probably not. Now, let's talk about value. At roughly $249 US or $299 Canadian, the DAM1000 sits in an interesting position in the market. There are certainly cheaper mixers available out there, but many of them start cutting features pretty quickly. But here you're getting multiple mic preamps, like we said, USB recording capability, Bluetooth, DSP effects, 3-band EQ, and a straightforward analog workflow. So for somebody building their first setup, a rehearsal space, a podcast station, or small live round sound rig, there's a lot of functionality for the money. And of course, no mixer is perfect. If you're running a larger production or you need extensive routing options or motorized faders, digital scene recall, or advanced processing, yeah, you'll probably be looking at more expensive digital consoles. But that's not really the audience this mixer is targeting or intended for. I personally think Donner packed in a lot of useful features while keeping the learning curve manageable. So what's my final verdict? Well, after spending some time with the mixer, the DAM1000, I came away impressed by just how much functionality Donner managed to fit in a compact and affordable package. The mixer feels solid, the layout is easy to navigate, the inclusion of dedicated mids in the EQ is something I genuinely appreciate, and the USB, Bluetooth, and DSP effects add a lot of versatility for a lot of users out there. If you're looking for an affordable mixer for live gigs, podcasting, streaming, home recording, rehearsals, or small events, the DAM1000 is definitely worth considering. But now I want to hear from you. Have you used any Donner audio products before? What features do you look for in a mixer at this price point? Let me know down in the comments. I have previously reviewed the Donner MT1 battery-powered PA speaker, and it was a solid entry for an ultra-competitive battery-powered speaker in this space. If you found this review helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Sonic Spectrum for more audio gear reviews, speaker tests, microphone shootouts, gear chats, and live sound content. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate every single one of you. And as always, I will see you in the next one.